Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. Today, we are looking at a blue ink from Organics Studio Nitrogen. This is a really pretty ink. It does have a couple of flaws to it, but this is what the fountain pen community would call a super sheener. It's really nice, but it looks purple, but it's blue. It's like a nice dark blue with reddish purple sheen, which is really nice. However, asterisk, this does need either some water added to it or some white lightning, because it just, even in my Noodler's Flex nib, refused to come out of the pen sometimes. And I had like inky fingers because I'd have to rub the nib to get it to flow. So my advice is to have a small pot of water and then just dip it in the water and then onto a napkin and then continue writing. So, but other than that, this is a really pretty ink to work with. I have added just a tiny drop of white lightning to get it to move. What is this? Oh, that's my for sale list. So, if you are a member, if you want to join as a member, I'm going to be doing a fountain pen sale. The only way that you will see this list of fountain pens that I'm selling is if you are a member. I will be putting out a member post only tomorrow at 2 p.m. So, look forward to that. Today's ink is really cool. It does get everywhere though. So, something to be considerate of. If you do add a little bit of white lightning, it's less problematic to smudging unless you get it wet. So, hi Bumblebee, how are you doing today? So, it does take a little convincing. I'm going to have a tissue, dip it in the water. I made a little blue bee. Blue bee. I made a blue bee. I'm silly. Okay. Hadn't even looked at the ink yet. Alright, here we go. Here's today's ink. This is our comparison panel. It's very nice. Here is the ink swatch. Water resistance test shows it has no water resistance. Would not put this on the outside of an envelope, because otherwise my whole envelope is going to be blue. I am feeling much better. The swelling in my legs has gone down, and I'm not feeling as wool as I was, so that's nice. Here is our toilet paper chromatography, which is nice. I don't see any other colors in it other than blue, so that's nice. It almost looks purple, but it's like dark blue. Ooh, sheeny. So shiny. Want to touch the hiney. Okay, let me see. I need to put the aircon because I am getting old. Having a hot flash. It's only 79 degrees in here. Woo! Don't get old, folks. Alright, let's take a look at this ink. This is 68 GS. Oops, I need to put some finger cuts. Oh, I need new finger cuts. I'm running out of finger cuts. I still probably have like half a year's worth. Yay for new finger cuts. Alright. This is the 68 GSM Tomaway River. Most beautiful, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Excuse me. I just ate an apple, so I should be good until I leave at 4 p.m. to go do the pills. Alright, this is Midori MD paper. Oh, so shiny. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Alright, this is the Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. Again, very nice and shiny. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. This is one of those inks. Can I still see it? This is one of those inks that if you touch something, for example, I had a little bit there, and I touched something, and every once in a great while I will see that sheen from like a mile away, and I'll be like, what is that? Oh, it's just nitrogen or sheen machine. Alright, this is Cosmo Airlight 75 GSM. Ooh, so shiny. I don't know if that's feathering, maybe not. No bleeding, barely any ghosting. Excellent. This is Ayush 100 GSM paper. So nice. No bleeding, barely any ghosting. This is Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM. Probably not the best example. I need to do a redo. This one absorbs the ink really well. That was fresh out of the bottle. It didn't do very good, but if you add a little bit of white lightning to it, it makes it really nice. And minimal bleeding and ghosting. But if you don't add the white lightning, it's kind of a nightmare. So, grain of salt. Alright, this is Ayush 100 GSM paper. So shiny. Very nice. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Very nice. This is Pelican paper. This has some interesting haloing going on. Slightly more absorbent than the others. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is smoky colored drawing paper from Daiso. This one's feathering. Let's see if I redo it. So sometimes you have to add a little bit of white lightning in order to get it to white cooperatively. White lightning works really good for sheen inks, but like only a dab will do ya. But like not really great for most wet inks because it's supposed to make the water wetter. So if you already have a wet ink, it's gonna go into the page. It's gonna absorb all of that water. But when you have a really, really dry ink, like this Organic Studio, then there's no bleeding, no ghosting either. Alright, this is Pen and Gear Heavyweight Notebook Paper. Let's try this again. So you can use it with a fine nib and make it nicer, but you won't get the sheening properties as much. So shiny. Use a broad nib, get the shiny. So pretty. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Most excellent. Oh dear. Okay, CVS caliber notebook paper. So shiny. No feathering, no bleeding, except for if you put it on really heavy like I did there. Barely any ghosting. This is Oxford One Subject Notebook Paper. I have to redo all of these because it's less ink, makes it look kind of more elegant. Almost looks black if you tilt it wrong. And there's no bleeding and minimal amount of ghosting. And this is Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM, and I think I did this one after the ink blooped out on the page. And I was like, that's enough. That looks about right. No feathering, no bleeding, minimal amount of ghosting. Okay. Let's do a comparison panel. Also, if anybody has any very specific paper that they want me to review this ink on, let me know. And if I don't have it and you're willing to send me a sample, you can send me a sample to this address and I will put it in the review for a month. See how it goes. Okay, let's do a comparison review. Let's see. This thing is getting bendy. is buckling on me. I don't like you beating it with a stick. Okay. This is kind of a medium blue into a dark blue. Let's see. Let's just see. Kind I do know. Okay, here we go. This says Organic Studio Nitrogen next to Jacques Albert Canada de Paul, Sailor Sumir, Noodler's Navajo Turquoise, Noodler's Navajo Turquoise Eel, Organic Studio Nitrogen. See, this is it in a very dry pen. It's the same ink, but in a different pen. And actually, I may have messed up and put the wrong ink in that pen, so because this one looks nothing like that. Okay. Diamine Florida Blue, Califolio Mediterranean, Monteverdi Capri Blue, Arctic Blast, Robert Louis Stevenson South Seas Blue, Bakersfield Food Color Blue, Cali Blue, Private Reserve Tropical Blue, Krishna Primary Blue, Sailor Gentle Sky High, Tasha Ruri, Straits Pen, Honest Ink, Portman Sapphire, Noodler's Bernanke Blue, Freedom of the Starry Skies Blue, Sailor Mania Kunagi, Diamond Radiant Blue, Noodler's Baltimore Canyon Blue, Diamond Kensington Blue, Birmingham Pen Company Blue Bonnet. This one's getting closer. Troublemaker Simone. This one's getting closer. Compeki Angelfish Sheen Machine. This one is another one I would like to review. Re-review, rather. Because it also has some sheen in it when it's properly done. Waterman Mysterious Blue, Vinta Inks Cosmos is very close in the base layer. Tasha Jeans Indigo, Aurora Blue, Thunderbolt Bay State Blue, Asagao, Ajisai. Ao is kind of close in the base layer. Ham, Visconti Blue, Noodler's Navy, Hoyogotsu, Hayogosu, Cross Blue, and Galaxy Blue. Let me see. How about some dark blues? Let me see. Oh yeah, this is going to be where it's at. I can already tell. Alright. Malibu Blue, Blue Pearl, it's kind of close. No sheen though. Lake of Fire, Shikiori Zaza, Königsblau. The Oxford Blue is very close. Ice and Galisalics. Polar Glow is kind of close. Shocking Blue is kind of close. Bad Belted Kingfisher. Sydney Darling Harbor is kind of close. Flying Squid Blue is kind of close. Steel Blue. Ralph Waldo Emerson Twilight Blue. Majestic Blue. Dragon's Night is more blurple. Kung to Chang is more blurple. Michael is a blurple. Michael has some sheen in there too. Oh, you can't see it anymore. But that's pretty close in the base layer. Diamond Storm. Diamond Herbert is very dark. Silent Night is very dark. Denim is very dark. Tasha Blue Black is very dark. Noodler's Midnight Blue. Stargazer is very dark. Upon a Star is kind of close. Blue blood is a blue ink with a red sheen. Hi, Vermilion Tea. How are you doing today? So it's kind of close. Diamond Skull and Roses. This one also has some sheen in it. I can't see it anymore. Diamond Sheen Machine, KWZ Sheen Machine. See, this is what I was talking about. This one is super close. Oh yeah, if you didn't know better, I would think that these were the same ink. Like, almost identical. Wow. Don't I already have Sheen Machine in here? Let's see. I thought I did somewhere. Anyway, choose acceptance. Keep moving forward. A bit busy, but I have time. Cool. Fountain Pen Revolution Blue Black. Stars and Stripes is kind of close because it's got some red sheen in there too. Twisby Midnight Blue. Columbia Blue Copper. Deep Dark Blue. Hell's Bells. Bellflower. Timeless Blue. Ruby Blues. Here's another one with that magenta sheen. Pure Pencil Tire. Private Reserve DC Super Show Blue is kind of close in the base layer. Colorverse Cat is kind of close in that base layer. Diamond Maureen. This is another one that's kind of, this one's, the sheen's a little off, but very close. Bloody Brexit. Monarca Cenote. Dark Blue. Blue Velvet Cake. Midnight Blue. Midnight Blue. Private Reserve Midnight Blue. Kaveco Midnight Blue. Pilot Orochizuku Tsukiyo. Bunga Box Blue Black. Jacques Herbe. Rivière de la Lune. Birmingham Pen Company Water Wheel. Birmingham Pen Company Neutron Star Twinkle. Wow. And Jacques Herbe Blue Ocean. Hello, Art Boy. How are you doing today? All right. Well, I don't think it's going to be in the blue, in the gray blues department. Can I have some? Jeez, Christmas. Just going to run through these really quick. Okay, no, it's not going to be in any of these. No, okay. All right, well, what did you guys think about that? I am well. Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're here. So, just so everyone knows, at 2 p.m., which is in about 35 minutes from now, we will be having a Zoom calligraphy class. It's free. All you have to do is download Zoom, go to my Instagram, copy and paste the link into a browser. It'll open up a chat box and say, do you want to go to this website, or do you want to open this application? You click yes, and then you should be admitted into the Zoom. I will be teaching what I taught on Wednesday, which is pencil calligraphy. You can go to this you can find the link at Marilyn Darling at 2 p.m. Pacific. We go usually for maybe an hour, hour and a half, but I think it's important that we go back to the basics, and I will be teaching what we did on Wednesday and answering any questions of specific origin. So that's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you'll learn something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Check out the website. Join the calligraphy class. Check out the paper reviews page. Don't forget to join the Discord. Share your adventures with us over there. And if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order to Pen Boutique or Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate. When you use my link, I get a commission and you get a discount so that I can make better content for all of you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day.